Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable with Dominic Sicali. Glad to see everybody's coming on. Tonight's going to be another doozy. People can't stop. They can't help themselves. It's a shame. It really is sad to see what goes on. But you know what? I never back down. Don't back down, especially from, to me, these punks. So wait till you hear tonight what happened. So it's just really unbelievable, disrespectful, and so much more. Anyway, I want to start the show off with, we'll read some of the comments. German, thank you always, as always, for the contribution. Hey, Dom, caught you live with Nadu. Was excellent show. Also, E.G. Vodka, 100% organic, gluten-free, excellent drink. Wish list watching football. Order 6 or more bottles, shipping on the house. I like that. Much love and respect, German. German, thank you so much for always supporting, always being my my endorser, my advertiser for EG. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cornbread, thank you for ordering the case. I actually told them to go ahead and credit you that one bottle and also the shipping, which it was already logged in. And people, just so you know, when you order 6 bottles or more, just continue out with your cart. And at the end, when you have to put in the payment, that's where you put the promo code FLUFF, and it'll deduct the shipping from there. So just keep on going through it. Don't worry. At the end, at the very end, before you check out, there'll be the promo code FLUFF put in. And that's ordering 6 bottles or more. So go to egvodka.com, order it today. It's an excellent, excellent vodka. Definitely, you'll enjoy it. Folks, I wasn't coming on tonight. I am totally wiped out, exhausted. But after receiving a call, and I'll go through it later, I said, you know what? It's on like Donkey Kong, as they would say. So all good, but just people aren't cut out for the Mafia, that's for sure. They're not Mafia quality. And you'll hear what I have to say in a little while. But I am whooped. I don't even know. What did I do today? Oh, I did buy and try today at the gym. Had a good workout early this morning. Maddie left today, so she's not even here. She's at her great nephew's first birthday party up in Boston, so she's going to have a good time for the weekend while I'm here taking care of all the little rugrats running around. Oh, boy, they drove me crazy, especially when I came home. Oh, running all over the place, going into the plants. They're just they're in their terrible twos, just tearing up everything, but I'm having fun with them anyway. So I'm going to read some of the comments tonight, and then we'll go into the story. Let me get a sip here, too. And people, don't bet what you can't afford. So be careful with your bets tonight. Wish everybody the best of luck. And let me go into some of the comments from Wacky Wednesday yesterday. Hey, Big Dom, congratulations on 20,000 views. Hard work pays off. Question: with today's technology like cameras, media, cell phones that are all over the place, do you think in the 1920s and 30s, if we had that type of technology working against the mob, would they even exist today? Excellent question. Absolutely not. Well, the mob might exist, but it would never have prospered the way it did, flourished in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even the 80s. That's for sure. So things would have been a lot more difficult. It wouldn't be what it is today. Well, what it is today, it's shit, but it would have never reached its pinnacle point back in, I would say, 70s and 80s. That's for sure. Okay, we're not going to answer that one. There are no more payphones. They have been gone since cell phones came out. You talk about it on 12/6/2023. I'm telling the story about the early 2000s. So, yeah, I told the story yesterday about the payphone, but that was from the early 2000s. My fault. I should correct it, but I figured you knew that because I cooperated 20 years ago. Love your stuff, Dom, and the missus. The Bronx in the house. My hometown. Always loved the Bronx. Did you ever eat at Parkside in Queens? Yes, I did. Tough Tony's joint. I ate there numerous times. Food was good. The ambiance was even better, and his company was made the evening. I was in Fort Dix with Patty Falsetti and Ernie Muscarello. That's the real Genovese power. The way the other Italians bow down to him, you can tell. Absolutely, absolutely. And you had to be there. Then with my father was there as well. Um, you know, and that's it. My father told me on his deathbed, he said, the big guy is sick over what they did to you. So that's just the way people felt. And, I could see why he's sick. That was my father. That was my father in the streets growing up. He always had my back, protected me every which way. And it was sad. It was sad. The people that know what happened to me, it was disgusting. Hey, Mikey Scars. Congrats, Dom, on 20K. Thanks, Mikey. Appreciate it. Thank you always for the good advice. You and RJ, it's greatly appreciated. People go to the Mikey Scars show, no excuses. Puts out excellent content. Very articulate, well spoken, and he's a class act. Him and RJ. So go see his show. Really good. Dom, you're a very smart guy. You carry yourself very well. Keep it up, my Bronx friend. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. I couldn't do it without you, the fans out there. So thank you. How are you doing, Dom? Hope all is well and with yours. I'm doing well. I can't complain. Just a little tired today, so that's it. So, Molino's show is like the Jerky Boys with his partner. Well, listen, he has his little niche. He has his following. More power to him. Wish him the best. And can't wait to hear him tell these kids to advocate against the life. That's the only thing. Can't wait for that. Dom, you got to be nuts using EG for vanilla extracts. Would probably make some amazing extract. Oh, definitely would. Definitely would. Especially if they use the flavored ones. Also, when are you getting EG into Nevada so I can try it? I'll start working on that. I'll definitely start working on that. Dominic, I'm from Jersey City. I enjoy you. Here comes, but you are better. I know it isn't easy work. Do stories and FaceTime guests. They don't have to do whole episodes. Much success. God bless. Oh, we will. I have stuff coming up. I'm just pinning it out. I was talking to Joe Barone today. He's like, Dom, build up the show. Build it up. Build it up. Build up the anticipation, and then I'll come on. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you, Heinz ketchup? I'm waiting for the anticipation. He started laughing. But we got some really good stories, Joe and I, about our past. One they probably forgot about when we were in the car and somebody bumped them from behind. We were coming actually back from Manhattan. It was maybe about 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning. So we'll tell that too. Sully's Gleason on East Chester Road. Yes, that's it. From the 49 prison. Was cool in the beginning until the cops started hanging out there, started fights. Yep, yes it was. TikTok Lounge on Morris Park and Cafe Dion. Yep, I was at Cafe Dion. That's where the Albanians, they own that. So, Let's see what else we have. Congrats. Tommy's Pizza, Louie and Ernie's. Tommy's Pizza was in Frog's Neck. Hands down, I would say Tommy's was the best in the neighborhood. That's for sure. I am the 20,000 sub. Thank you for the vodka. Ha ha ha. I'll be looking tomorrow. We'll announce the winners for that. This way we could get that out as well. Oh, folks, that's it for that. So we could start going into tonight's story, and then again, I'll read the chats and everything. We'll go through. So, I checked my email late today because I missed it this morning, and in the email, I see Wendy, first wife, with a number. She said, "Hey, I had a weird call this morning. Can you please call me?" So with that, I emailed back, and then I wound up calling. Wendy was my former wife. So turns around and tells me she had a call. You best not mention me, my family, actually my family. Blah, blah, blah. First says her name, full name, and then it goes into the address where she's located. So, so she said, yeah, she didn't know who the call was from or what it's about. I mean, I haven't spoken to her in 30 years. And all of a sudden, they're saying, you better let Dominic know. So first off, by saying her full name and the address where she lives, they're telling her, we know where you live. You better tell Dominic that better stop talking about my family. All of a sudden, it gets recorded. She records it on the phone. And going into profanity, cursing. She didn't even get a word in to say anything. Then they hang up. So it came in on a block number. So we didn't get the number, but the recording. So she played it for me. Carmine Delicava, let me tell you something, buddy. I can't help it. You are a punk. You want to threaten women to get to me? So I'm not going to be a tough guy on the internet. Genovese people, control your failure that you put in place that got peed on in the bar. And it had to be over drugs. Because I even spoke to somebody today in the Bronx. I'm like, hey, I need a favor. Do you know? They're like, no, I really don't know. But yes, I know what happened, this and that. So it had to be over cocaine back then. Michael Melnish, Joey Melnish, Purple Gang, altercation. Carmine's on the floor, was getting the shit smacked out of him. And I think it was Joey Melnish that opened up his zipper while he's on the floor in the men's bathroom and started peeing on him, on his face, on his body, started peeing on him. Carmine Delicava, the owner of Cava Construction, who the Genovese crime family straightened out, who was a driver back in the day, as part of the concrete case, if I'm correct. He did 2 years. He was in, I think, Fort Dix or Low. So walks around, and I like Carmine. So, but I'm gonna call it. Walks around like he was a gangster back then. Genovese crime family wanted to straighten him out. Vinny brought to their attention, how could you straighten this guy out? They peed on him. It's known. They peed on him, and he never did anything. So, folks, listen, here's my scenario, and I'll say it again. I'm going to sit down with a guy who I know that got urinated on as a Mafia member, as a captain. If we go to a sit down and he's going to be my equal, I have to look in his face and he thinks he can puff his chest up because he has a button. To me, he's a punk. He needs to get that shit straightened out. He never did. Never did. Why, Carmine? Because you know why? Your heart beats Kool-Aid. That's what we used to say. When somebody has no heart, your heart beats Kool-Aid. For you to call a woman and threaten her even shows how much more of a punk you are. Punk. So, Genovese, people, I'm not speaking about any of you people out there, all right? I'm giving you the respect. Control your little punk, all right? Control him, please. I know it's going to get to the powers that be, this video. Control your punk, please. Because if you want me to start putting laundry out there, I will. And let me tell you something, Carmine. You are a stone cold punk. So that's all I'm going to do. Say those words. And you're damn lucky I changed my ways. So let's not bully a woman who I haven't spoken to in 30 years. You want to call on an anonymous number, but you forgot. You hit that record button. And I know it's your voice. Just like my voice is, you know my voice. Even my former wife, when I first heard her, I know her voice. She knew it was my voice when I called. So, Carmine. So stop. Don't threaten women. Don't threaten, especially you're in the Genovese crime family. Who knows what capacity now? If you're a soldier, capo, stop. Stop. Don't go there. Don't go there. So guys, control your little puppet, your puppy, I should call him, threatening a woman. And folks, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Now you see why I told you the mafia is shit. They make shit people. Again, Michael Knowles did the same thing when he was locked up. Went and wrote a letter. He was so upset that Charisse was going with Michael Melnish, his cousin, supposedly cousin. She was going with Michael Melnish. So what I heard was Michael Knowles sends a letter to Michael Melnish's wife and tells him about the affair. Wow. It's funny how when Michael Knowles did it to Joey Labrano, it was okay. Well, Joey Labrano, what goes around comes around in life. Michael didn't like it when it was done to him. Boy, this is what the mafia. And Matty Madonna was right. Matty Madonna called Michael Knowles a rat for doing that. That's dry snitching. You don't do that. And Matty, I got to give him props. He's right about that. And you know my feelings for Matty. I really don't care for him either. But, guys, it's just ridiculous. It's a shame what the life has come to. Unbelievable. I guess he didn't like me blasting him. That he got urinated on, didn't do anything. Now picture him. Now all the guys know in the Bronx. Verify it. Verify it. You can verify it. There's a lot of guys in the Bronx that know about it. Verify it. Ask around. Ask around. They'll say, yep, that happened. Yep, happened in the Half Crown. So, people, you ask about the quality of life? Thank you. So now you see the quality. Now you see why I'm happy I checked out of the life. I'm not part of it anymore. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's like, I'll tell you a story. And I think I told this one before, but I'll tell it again. I'm out one day, partying all night. Next day is Father's Day. I'm with a kid, Anthony Bonamini. So we're together, partying all night, after hours club. It's Father's Day. It was Father's Day. I'm pretty sure Father's Day. We wind up going, break dawn. We go to Orchard Beach. I'm still dressed up. So he had a pair of shorts. I put the shorts on in the car, and we go to the beach. Hanging on the beach, we have our beers, and, we're just all messed up from the night before. All of a sudden, there's some girls there, neighborhood girls. Another kid, Frankie. His girlfriend happens to be there. She tells me we're going back and forth. Now, she went to St. Helena's High School. So she tries to, make a move on me. And, I'm attracted to her, but I'm like, you're with Frankie. No, we just broke up. I said, I can't do that. And I think it was Frankie Kavanaugh. Um, Frankie was a good friend of mine. Very dangerous, would stab the shit out of you real quick. So I was like, no, you with Frankie. No, we're not together. I can't do that. You know. So in turn, she said, at the time, I'm going with a girl, Maria. Actually, Maria was my first love. So he turns around, he says, she turns around and tells me, hey, Dom, well, I don't know why you even being loyal to Maria. You know, she cheated on you. What? And now she's playing me. She's going back and forth. She said, well, I have a turnaround. She said, Frankie. Now, Frankie also went to St. Helena's, another Frankie. Frankie's been going with her in the school. I'm like, get out of here. She says, yes. Now, Anthony, who I'm with, also goes to St. Helena's, so he knows Frankie. Now, this kid, Frankie, every time I would pull up at the school to pick up Maria, he'd come over to the car. Hey, Dom, I get out, give him a pound, whatever. He says, don't worry. I look out for her in school. And, yeah, you look out for her. You're probably doing the nasty with her, in the locker room or whatever the case may be. So, okay. And I'm fuming. Anthony, let's go. It's like, Dom, relax. And I have a 38 revolver in the car. Let's go. We go into the car. It's maybe about 11 o'clock in the morning now, 11:30. And I'm fuming. Put dress clothes back on. Let's go to country club. I catch this kid. He's outside his house. He lives in country club off of the water. He's washing his car. I'm like, Anthony, pull over. He sees us. So Frank says, hey, Dom, hey, what's up, Aunt? I get out of the car first. And I have now the gun on the side of my leg, behind my leg, so he can't see it. And I'm walking over to him. Hey, Frank, what's up? And I'm in hitting distance. Frankie, you like going with Maria? His face dropped. As his face dropped, boom, I hit him with the pistol on the side. He goes down. I mean, I'm pistol whipping him, banging him, banging him, banging him. Blood's all over the place. I mean, all over my pants. I had a white shirt. It's on the shirt. And I mean, I'm just pistol whipping. Boom, boom, boom. After I'm done, Anthony's yelling at me, Dom, calm down, calm down, calm down. Finally, come to my senses. I calm down and I walk away. He's like just out of it on the floor, trying to get up, falling down. He's in another world. As I'm walking away, I see a pile of dog poop. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I grabbed his hair and I just put his bloody face right into the dog poop, smeared it like his whole head, right in the dog poop. And then I go, come on, let's go. Go by Maria's house. So I go there. She comes down. I have words with her. And, go ahead. Go. When you see your boyfriend Monday at school, let me know what he looks like. And she, of course, she denied everything. So now it's about maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon after all this transpired. We go by the Midget Bar, which was on Crosby Avenue. And Crosby and I think, I forgot. It's just Crosby Avenue, let's say. And Wellman, Crosby and Wellman Avenue in the Bronx. I see the car out there. So I go in. Ernie's there. And he's like, Kump, what's the matter? What happened? What happened? So I told him what happened right away. Okay. Anybody comes up to you, this kid has fathers, uncles, whomever. Somebody tries to, you tell them to come see me. I'll handle it. He said, F them. Nobody, this is your neighborhood. You do what you have to do. Okay, thank you. That was it. Went home. So that's like now, if I heard that Frankie got straightened out. Frankie never did anything afterwards. Never did anything. Never came after me. Zero. Zero. So that's what I'm getting at. Like, how could you sit down? How would he ever, even if he got trained out, how is he going to sit down with me? I'm going to look at him. I pistol whipped the shit out of you. I put your face in dog poop. You had poop in your blood, everything. Your open pores in your mouth. It's like, and you never retaliated. You never did anything, but you're going to sit down with me? And you're a made man? Same thing like Carmine Della Cava, the owner of Cava Construction. Same thing. He got urinated on. So while he's there, with his mouth open, urine probably went in his mouth, in his eyes, ears, hair, across his body. And it was a joke. It's a laughing stock, but he's a made member. So, and it clearly shows the caliber he is. Wants to call a woman and threaten a woman. So, with that, folks, we will answer questions. There was something in here I saw. I saw somebody said, what about Cheech? If you're talking about Cheech, let me see, was it in this one? I'm going to read through this, and then if I don't see it, I'll talk about Cheech also. Going to be a good one after earlier. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Pete Rock, what's up? Anthony, Dom, you have the ad. You have ad. Okay, Anthony says, Dom, you have address Joey Molino disrespecting you big time. You're right. He's still in the life 100%. His attitude says it all. Listen, as long as he helps the kids, I don't give a shit what he's in and what he's not in. As long as he's putting out a good message, he has my support. So that's all it is. Ham Sam, you know what goes good with Ham Sam? A bottle of EG. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, EG is really good. Franchise is a cooperator, though. He has to admit that. Listen, anybody who tells, anybody who gave any information is a cooperator. That's it, hands down. Once you sit down and there's a 302, even any type of note, you sit down with law enforcement, you're a cooperator. That's it, period. Case closed. I don't understand some people, but they rationalize their own way. They say things their own way. And that's it. So, but anybody who does cooperate or tells anything to law enforcement, it didn't say, if nobody gets arrested, I'm not a rat. Once you turn that over, once you give information about criminal activity, it don't matter if anybody gets arrested. It doesn't matter if you don't testify against anybody. You still cooperated, period. You told. So I don't know, that's not even my opinion. That's a fact. So Dom, will you be attending Michael's meet and greet in Florida around the 17th of this month? I don't know. If I'm invited, I'll try to attend. I don't know. Could be possibility. Oh, remember Cheech. So, are you talking about Cheech from Queens, who was around? Actually, Bruno brought him in. We chased him. Well, we didn't chase him, but he wasn't getting straightened out with us, that's for sure. And I heard that the Columbos straightened him out. So, which, that's what I mean. Guys don't have quality, but people want to make their numbers, make their quotas. And I don't understand it. And the reason why Cheech didn't get straightened out, he went to go do something with Joey Gambini, and I was there, and he dogged it. Like, we didn't tolerate that, and that was it. So it wasn't a big earner. Was supposed to be a tough kid, and he just mudded it out, so he didn't prove himself right. German, hey Dom, caught you live. Yes, you did. Thank you. Dom, do you have any tips for surveillance, private investigators, corruption of hundreds of people waiting to harass me? Do you have any tips? Yeah, don't do anything wrong. Don't do anything wrong. That's the best tip I could give you. JM had another good show. Excellent. Wonderful. Hopefully he's speaking to the kids too. We pushed back Mafia Roundtable 100%. Did anyone see what Skinny said about Dom today? He said Dom wants to talk about the kids. He said, come to Philly to talk to the kids. He said, Philly kids will give Dom a beating. Well, I don't know what he said, if he said it, if he didn't say it. But listen, I'll go to Philly. I'll go to Philly and speak with him. So as long as he passes that invite, I'll go there. I'll definitely go there and speak with him for the kids. So blood pumps through this heart. So that's for sure. Hey, is it true you did? Okay. Gibson, you're gonna, that's it. One more time, you're gone too. Promo code Fluff Fluff. Yes, at the end, you go to egvodka.com, order 6 bottles or more. At the end, when you're checking out, you'll see a promo code. Put Fluff Fluff in. I pay for all shipping. 20,000. God bless. Salute to another 20,000. Thanks, Sam the man. Appreciate it. Hopefully, in time. Do you have any opinion on Paul Castellano? I don't think he should have gotten killed, but, things happen. You're in that life. It's not guaranteed you won't get killed. Anthony, Mikey Scars is the man. Yes, he is. Excellent guy, very classy. Charles, so I guess Joey couldn't care less about Dom thinks about him or what he says. He wouldn't piss on him if there was a fire. Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you, Charles, for the insight. Appreciate it. I'll make sure I don't get on fire. I enjoy Mikey's show. Yes, he does put on a quality show. Do you suffer from PTSD due to your time in prison and the violence that you were exposed to? I don't think so. I'm okay. My time in prison went by relatively smoothly. I adjusted. You acclimate to your situation. I know I did. I acclimated to my situation. And, there's some people, they just stress on it every day. I made the best out of it. And actually, as crazy as it does sound, my days went by so fast, I had no time to finish from getting my newspaper, working out, taking my nap, eating, socializing, maybe playing some cards. Before you know it, you're going to bed. That there wasn't enough hours in the day. So I just made the best out of it. Thanks, excuse me. Dom, if you're in Vegas, order EG online. They will ship it from California. I think we are in Vegas. So all you have to do is order it, check out the states. But I think it can be shipped to Vegas. So, Dom, all those haters, you should keep them. You should have kept them. You would have got a lot of hits. Some are entertaining. I did keep haters. I just took the trolls out. Excuse me, people. I kept the trolls out, the people that made no sense, that just constantly talked nonsense, engaged you, the viewers, into just bantering back and forth over BS. So, yes, we cut them all out. Dom, Joey tore into you today. I'm sure you know. No, I didn't know till people said it, but that's all good. That's all good. So, Xavier James, what's this? Carmine from the Bronx to Xavier, at Xavier James. I'll slap you. Okay. Carmine from the Bronx, we're not going to tolerate you threatening other people. So this is the first time I see you up here, I think. Another one, you're out. You'll never be on this show. Yeah, I know Xavier James. Don't worry. So we got another tough guy. Dom, Joey said you reached out via email. Is that true? I don't believe it. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did reach out via email. If he did, tell him to show it. But I don't believe I did reach out via email. I'm not sure. I have to check my emails. I'll let you know tomorrow. So there's a ton of emails I send out to people. So, but I don't think I sent an email out to him, to be honest. Did you ever meet Joe Bonanno? No, I didn't. Carmine from the Bronx. I'm the toughest guy. Wonderful. I'm glad you are tough. But don't be harassing my viewers. And if you do, you're going to be a tough guy in your own little circle because you're going to be deleted from the channel. Hey, Dom, Joey couldn't ever pronounce your last name. LOL. That's done on purpose, just the way I say his little partner, scruff, scruff, fluff, fluff, whatever. It's just done on purpose. I do the same thing to mess around with people. Bronx Bull. Dom, is the boss cooking tonight? If so, Dom, was the boss cooking tonight? If so, she's making nothing beats a home meal, cooked meal. Well, there's nothing being made tonight. I'm going out grabbing something to eat. So after this show, Maddie's in Boston, but I think she did leave some food in the refrigerator. I got leftovers. I love leftovers anyway. Dom, who cooks when Maddie's out of town? Oh, good question. I go out to eat every night when she's out of town. Then whatever in the refrigerator, I eat the next day. So it's all good. Dom, you said earlier you love the Bronx. Was that to me? Should I say it back? LOL. You're sending everyone EG, but you wanted to send me books. Hey, Bronx, I don't know. But maybe you'll be lucky. Who knows? We'll see. Christmas time's coming around the corner. So that's it. At least I sent you a book. We're sending you books. So we have Mike. Joey did not say that, Dom. Reach out to him. We'll see. CJ, did you see what Joey said about Frances today? No, I didn't catch Joey's show, but after this, I'm good. Listen, you piqued my curiosity with this one. Locks nonstop. Dom, you should tell us what you eat on a daily basis. What do you eat for breakfast on a typical day? There's some mornings I'll come home. If I have from the night before rice and chicken, either from a restaurant or pasta, chicken, pasta and sausage, I'll probably grab a can of salmon. I like the white salmon. I'll grab it, open it, put it in there, and I'll eat that early in the morning. Sometimes I'll just have some cereal with granola, nuts, almonds, walnuts, berries. It varies. Sometimes just hard-boiled eggs. I eat about maybe 4 or 5 times a day, and it varies. Or if I get stuck eating a really big lunch, then I'm basically at night I'll eat something light, and that's it. So I basically eat what I want. I don't really. When I see my weight going up, then I'll cut back. But I'm doing a lot of exercise. I'm always running around, so I'm staying the fat's keeping off. Xavier James, Dom, Joey talked about you, Michael, Sammy, Sonny Frances, really even Scars. He said all you guys, but he names 4 that I put up top. All right, thank you. Joey really doesn't say much about any of his partners, doesn't like talking about Joey, just talk about his case really. Okay, thank you guys. Big Dom, you're my favorite. I look forward to seeing your show almost every day. It's like you're a family member. Thank you, love you. Your wiretap stuff on Mondays, that's real life. Mafia stuff, classic. Merry Christmas. Anthony, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Much respect to you. Carmine Galanti, thank you for the contribution. My girlfriend says you're handsome for 50. Who's 50? I'm 56, but there's a but, guys. I have 20 years in prison, so I'm preserved for 20 years. So I'm really 36 years old. So every time I tell my wife, she shakes her head. She made me do it. She loves Mafia stuff too. Tell your girlfriend much love and respect to you as well. Thank you so much for the compliment. It's greatly appreciated. Dom, ignore the people who talk about nonsense. Happy holidays. Thank you, Johnny. And that's what we're doing here. Joey said Sonny Franchise was a rat because he talked to Michael after he ratted. Okay. Well, listen, the guy's dead. He was a legend in the streets. You know, I don't know if he said it, didn't say it, but I'm going to listen to myself. And maybe tomorrow I'll comment on it. And that's it. Seems like people want to hear my opinion. I'll give my opinion. Just saw the Jeff Nadeau interview. Much respect, my friend. Yes, folks, go to Jeff Nadeau. I was on his show today for about half hour. He asked me, why was I attacking Joey Molino? Wasn't attacking, but go see it there. I think you'll be interested with what I did say. This is from Dom's supporter. Okay. Keep up the good message. Love the show. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. And people, I could always try my best. Here we go. Wendy. This is from Wendy. Thanks, Dom. Happy holidays to you and your family. Wendy, it was a pleasure speaking with you today after so many years. Wish you and your family the best. And I'm so sorry that you had to be pulled in and basically threatened by a low-life punk. So sorry about that. And thank you again. It was nice speaking to you, and wish you and your family a happy holiday as well. Frank DeGod, what's up, Dom? What do you think about what's going on in Montreal, if you know what I mean? I think they're rocking and rolling up there. They don't play around. That's the Mafia. That's the streets. That's what it's supposed to be like, the life. I'm not justifying killing. I'm not glamorizing it, but that's what the Mafia was about. That's what everything was about, you know. Territory, you disrespect, we're going to take you out. Whether it be the Mafia, Hell's Angels, whatever it is, that's what it was about back in the day. That's what made the life not only intriguing but respectful. When people fear, they'll give respect, because there's a lot of people out there like the Carmine Delacavis who got peed on. When they know bodies are dropping, they stay in their lane. That's their lane. So, CJ, who would have ever thought all this mob drama would be on YouTube for the world to see? Absolutely, 1,000%. That was one of the reasons why I came out. I didn't like people talking nonsense. And the first one that talked nonsense that I really didn't like was that Hottie guy. He was out there talking. We put out flags. I went with my captain, and you weren't even a made guy. You were a drug addict. That's all you were, was a drug addict. That even when Eric got his head smashed in, and we were at Fat Frankie's house, you passed by, you were in your car, you were told to leave, you just left. If you're a tough guy, I would have said, who you telling to leave? You were scared shit when Joey Gambini went to you and told you, get out of here. You took off immediately. But you want to talk about, you went to the Bronx, you put your flag. You and Al. Who's Al? Al got the shit beat out of him by Ace and Johnny Joe and Farrington. So, and then I heard Ace was protecting him. So this is Al. Yeah, that's what I mean, folks. These people don't belong in the life. That's really, that's what it comes down to. Damn, pissed on him. You're damn right. Urinated. So picture him on the floor. All of a sudden, all in his mouth, his eyes. This is a guy who called my ex-wife, who I didn't speak to in 30 years, threatening and going back and forth. So, Carmine, don't go there. And Genovese, control your little puppy. Control him. So, Johnny Roof. Oh, where'd you go? You jumped on me. Sorry about that. All right, we'll go Bronx Bull. It's funny how people love to pump their chest for talking shit out here. But in person, would shit their pants and cross the street. Either be respectful or just watch the channel with a, you're obsessed with. Listen, it's okay. Let people. Oh, wait, Wendy again. All good. I can handle it. I know you can, but you don't deserve it. That's for sure. But let people talk what they want. They can be keyboard. If that makes them feel good, it's my pleasure. As long as they don't go over the line with ridiculous talk, I'll tolerate the stupidity. That's fine. Because you know why? At the end of the day, they feel good. After the show, they could, hey, I told them this, I said this. Thank you. I made their day. So thank me for allowing it. I want you to feel good about yourself because you're probably a very small person. You probably never accomplished anything in life. You live in mommy's home. You're about 45, 50 years old, no girlfriend. You go on the internet, you look at the internet girls, you play with yourself, and that's how you get off because you can't get a date. You can't interact with anybody. So you come on the channel to be a tough guy. So, and then you feel good. Yeah, you're happy. Thank you. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. At least I made you happy some way in life. That's the only happiness you get, and the only way you could say you're meaningful. So because of me, I'll allow that. So you're welcome. Who else do we have? Did Sammy the Bull ever apologize? Absolutely not. That's all he had to do. Come apologize like a man, or have one of his little puppies just call me up. Dom, Sammy wants to talk to you. I'd get on the phone. Dom, I was wrong. Misunderstanding. Cool. So, is Ace honest, Ernest? I have no idea what you mean with that. Anthony, Dom, is Maddie in Boston with Mike Hunt, the commentator from the last video? You got jokes, Anthony? One more like that, you're gone too. So, and that's not, I don't want to hear that's a joke. We have Al. How do you deal with the fact that the best pizza is in Brooklyn, not the Bronx? LOL. Go on with that bullshit. Shit. Everybody knows the Bronx. So I love it. Keep it coming. Dom, is Chicky considered a cooperator? I don't know which Chicky you're talking about. Johnny Roof, Dom, are you the 8 Mile version of a snitch? You lie all the way on the table and leave the haters with nothing to say. Okay. Is Ace Aiello first name Ernest? No, it's Anthony. It's Anthony. Michael, Dom, that's a great way to think of them. Thinking of things, keep putting out positive energy. Always, without a doubt. This is Bronx Bull. It's the Bronx. It's the Bronx, not the Bronx. People not from here. Now you know the difference. Hottie, LMAO. Good one, Dom. Well, thank you. Jersey City has the best pizza. Oh, don't even go there, Jersey City. That's like saying Florida has the best pizza. Don't even go there. Never happened. Whoever talks about someone's wife negatively has something serious. David, thank you for your contribution. Sweater weather, I see. How was the Oriental food last night? Oh, excellent. I had about 3 large sakis. Actually, we had 4. With my father-in-law, got him a little tipsy. But excellent food. And yes, this is my thermal. This thermal is actually, I bought it in 2002 at the Gap, and I love them. They're comfortable. They keep you warm. And yes, it was this morning 52 degrees here during the day. It went up maybe in the high 70s, and tonight it's going to be chilly again. So we're all good. Folks, we're going into 50 minutes. I know everybody wants to go watch the football game, get ready. People, go to egvodka.com, order it today. 100% gluten-free, organic. Order 6 bottles or more. Shipping's on me. Remember, put the promo code FLUFFER. You have to go to the end. When you're checking out, if you put your credit card, it'll come up promo code, put FLUFF, and shipping's on me. Also, if you have any type of erectile dysfunction, if you're not getting an erection the way you used to, please go to themanshot.com. Everything's confidential. Fill out the questionnaire. Doctor will get in touch with you. You'll receive a package in the mail. It's undisclosed. Nobody will know. It takes the embarrassment about going to a doctor, and you'll feel like you're 18 years old again, without a doubt. Also, people, we have the Bad Santa and the 3 Capo cigars. Go to Always Lit Cigars for the holidays, alwayslitcigars.com. Order it today. Excellent, excellent cigars. Hand-rolled, fresh. You'll love them. CJ, Dom, send the nose a bottle of EG. No, the nose might sniff it. No, hell no. We have Al. EG, best drink with Brooklyn pizza. Okay, you got it, Al. You beat me down. Brooklyn's the best pizza. Get some EG then. So, people, thank you. Love you. Dom, you're positive with everything, and that's great. Well, you know what? Got all the trolls out. I feel better. I don't have to be battling every other word. It takes a toll on you. People, much love and respect to everybody. Everybody have a great day, great evening. Don't bet what you can't afford. And tomorrow, you know what? Tomorrow night, I'm going to come out about 5 o'clock. I'm not going to do the afternoon show. I'm going to come out at 5 o'clock. I'm going to look at what Joey had to say. If I'm in there, we'll address some of that, because if I feel disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. If not, I hope it's not. We'll just go into another story. You know what? I'm going to put out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to put out. I have in my archives, and I spoke about the George Keogh murder. I have part 1, 2, and 3 broken down in 3 parts. Obviously, it's 1, 2, and 3. But I'm going to put that out in the morning. And then people, I'll put part 1 out. And whatever questions you have, we'll answer it that tomorrow night. So watch the video. I know you heard the story on my live. But I want people to interact with my story. Ask me questions about how I felt, what happened, that we could go into that. This way you get a feeling of how people feel, how they interact when a hit goes down, a murder, and what I thought. Like, you know, I think that could be very interesting. So we have part 1, 2, and 3, and I'll do one tonight, and we'll do the same format each day. So I'll put that out first thing in the morning, and then we'll go into that, and we'll do tomorrow's show live at 5 p.m. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Much respect. Thank you for all the love and support. And again, people, I couldn't have did it without you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.